Well, it's Tuesday.
Hello.
We went to GameNExt yesterday.
Yes, and you gave a really good talk.
Thank you.
Yeah, cue the footage. Yes, so we've got a busy week this week. We've got a T-level placement joining Aaron, so we're going to be showing him the ropes and what we're doing. Jack's going to be working on it's Colouring Pixels this week, isn't it?
Yeah. Jigsaw.
Jigsaws, yep. You're going to be QAing the Colouring Voxels DLC, which is Factory. I'm going to be working on Xbox. I am going to actually be working on Xbox this week. There's going to be no distractions whatsoever.
Yesterday.
managed to support the games and ourselves by offering a lot of low-cost but frequent DLC. We learned a lot of new stuff during this process. We learned how to do 3D animation, adding game narration, development for Steam Deck, lots of cool stuff. We had a successful Kickstarter raising £20,000, so we do our own marketing as well.
Get the stage in. That's quite a nice path, this. But yeah, Lee did a really good job giving the talk. Well done. Well done. Yeah, we're all done for the day. There's some networking event down at a pub by the river, so we're going to quickly have a visit. Just make Jack jealous, basically, while he's at download. That we got up to loads of stuff. But yeah, it's been a really good day. Lots of talks, lots of information. A lot of people I recognise actually, which is good.
Okay, today's been a pretty long day of admin stuff, catching up on a lot of things. There's a lot of BFI things going on as well. But I started putting up these panels. So they require some like holes in the wall and putting these wall plugs in, which I've managed to do. But the drill's run out of power. So I've managed to get up one of these panels, and it's pretty solid actually. It makes my eyes go funny. I don't know if anyone else will get that, especially when the full wall is complete. But yeah, the drill's dead, so it's on charge, so I'll have to finish this tomorrow. But yeah, it's looking quite solid, and already, even though there's just one up and then this one sort of like resting against the wall, the audio in here is a lot better.
So I've just finished up the rest of the QA for the factory DLC. I say the rest of the QA and the entire QA, which is quite good. I was a bit worried about the fact that we are a bit behind on schedule. It is coming out on Friday, and we just started the QA properly today. Some menu fixes, as you can see, but that's fine. But yeah, got to all the levels, play really nicely. The overall aesthetic is quite nice as well. And there have been a number of pushbacks off about Trello. Only, what's that? 8 levels have been put into done, and that means 8 levels have been pushed back. This one's getting pushed back as well, but just a suggestion. But a lot of the fixes are quite minor, so it won't be too much work, hopefully, for Jack to get that updated. But it'll be tight on schedule, because again, that needs to be ready for Friday. So Jack needs to fix it, I need to QA it again, and then it needs to be ready for release.
Alright, so I managed to finish off this. There was a lot of cutting for this last board. There was it was basically like 3.5 panels wide. So yeah, this is looking really good. It's sounding a lot better in here as well, which is really nice. It is messing with our eyes a lot, but yeah, we should be good. We need to, well, hoover, and then I think we should be able to get some stuff in here for the stream, to be honest. Maybe not final, because this wall needs painting with various colours, but I think Kim wants to do that, so we're just going to leave it to it. But it means that we can get some stuff in here now, though.
Okay, so it's my first day back from holiday, and you can see here Lee left me a few fixes for the factory DLC.
Slow down, baby.
Nothing too major, just things like blocks missing, adding some new materials, or toning some materials down, because there was quite a few missives in there that were too bright. But one of the big ones was that Lee wanted to do some conveyor belts for this world here, which is called conveyor belts, and the battery transportation level. And I thought this was going to be quite hard, but essentially I just used the light strip shader and converted it to be less emissive and a bit more movement. So you can see here, we've got the conveyor belts working now. So they move in individual ways. So there's 2 shaders, one works one way, one works the other. And yeah, it's quite a simple shader, but it works quite well. So yeah, I'm going to leave it at that. That's all the fixes done.
Yeah, I've got to be quick. I don't have time to set the screen recording, but achievements are working. So I think what's happening is, because it's pulling from... I don't even know why it's on the screen. This is just me trying to log into something. I don't even know what the game is, but the achievement's popping. Oh, they've stopped. But yeah, I suppose that's progress. We're managing to actually log into the Xbox stuff on the PC, which has been a huge problem. So yeah, fingers crossed. Everything's working fine. I just need to work out where the game is, I guess.
A few moments later.
Yeah, so I found the game and it isn't doing well. So yeah, I'm gonna have to work out what this is.
Okay, Rob's putting off some more stuff for the shop. This is a, well, I guess a plastic sprue of a spoiler. This is a Jeep. There's two different forms as well you can do with the lid up, the roof up or down. A bit flimsy on the front, but yeah, it was really easy to put together. Would recommend using clippers to get it out, but I just used a craft knife. And yeah, you can do the most of it without the instructions, but there are instructions as well. Jack's got some over there as well, working on a motorbike, I believe it is. But yeah, it's pretty good quality. Clips together really well, and it's pretty steady. Can't show much of this screen due to Xbox NDA, but you can see here, this is the completed page again. This is for Hexy's Stella, because Rob is up to this section of uploading Xbox stuff in regards to the DLC. I'm going to leave the store page there in the back end for Rob to test that. So yeah, that's one DLC done. This did take quite a while. Let me have a quick look. An hour and a half, if not more, just for that. It was really quite repetitive and tiring. So we'll leave it there for today. Other news though, it was a lot of work for the factory DLC, but it's all good to go now, which is great. So we have all of the levels finally tested and pushed across. All the achievements are good to go as well. You can see those here. So yeah, that's all good to go for tomorrow, which is a good news.
Yeah, so working on a different console today, Nintendo Switch. So we're doing the last collection, Collection 8. This is the last one we wanted to do because we've basically been going through all the colours in the logo, and we're at the G now. So it's the last one, and we're hoping to launch this one near Christmas. So we've gone ahead and made all of the books that it's got, all the Advent books, and then the Holidays one, which was the first Christmas book we did. Yeah, it's all working well. Everything's localized. Everything's good. Yeah, it just needs testing now. So we're gonna put a little thing on the whiteboard and sort of mark off when we each do 3 hours of testing every week. That's sort of how we get through these, just to sort of try and bash out as much QA as possible.
So I can't show off much of what we've been doing today because again it's more on the Xbox store page, but you can see here I'm on to number 3 of the DLC. That's the menu I've got up now, so yeah, making good progress on that. But something that is good to show off is the Steam Summer Sale. Got all the posts ready for that. Steam was actually quite quick off the mark and getting the assets out, which is nice change that they're doing. But yeah, they're all scheduled for next week. If you open one up, you'll see that they are Steam starting on the 25th of June, which should be the week of this vlog. So make sure you check that out if you're looking to get anything on sale. That's running for 2 weeks.
Okay, so I'm just continuing to crack on with the Jigsaw DLC today, and you can see here we're making some good progress on the DLC. I think I'm up to 11 images now, and this one was one of the ones that was a bit tougher to do, not because of the actual design work itself. So if we have a look real quick, we can see like the initial design behind it. So if I quickly get rid of all these layers, you can see the original drawing there behind all the sort of jigsaw pieces. But if we get rid of that, there we go, we can see the rest of them there, which I broke up. Originally what I wanted to do was to have sort of the gaps between the jigsaw pieces transparent. However, Lee did point out a good point that if I get rid of this line work, the sort of jigsaw pieces won't link up properly. So that didn't work. So there's a lot of back and forth there trying to get it to work, but in the end I just realised it wouldn't work. So I decided to do this bit of design here where I've sort of broken it up in the corner. I think I'll do that idea for a different design. What I think I'm going to have to do is draw an image, sort of like this one here, the Arc de Triomphe. But instead of using line work to cut it out, I'm actually going to have to use like the one tool here to go in and sort of just cut it out by hand, which might take a little bit of a while, but hopefully it'll look really cool for the next image. But yeah, you can see, oh, actually, no, I've just spotted a mistake there. Let's just quickly fix that while we're here. Done. Ooh. Done. That's the rest of the day. I worked on some smaller ones, sort of different types of jigsaw puzzles. This one's like a childlike jigsaw puzzle where they use the wooden blocks to create an image. And I'm quite happy with it. I was thinking that I may have over-textured it a bit too much, but I think it looks okay. I'm providing it plays all right. I'll leave it as is, but if, you know, Lee comes back and says it's a bit too much, then I'll just get rid of the details and hopefully it'll be okay, just as solid colours. And we've got this cool isometric cube as well, like a 3D cube.
Guys, it's Friday.
Yeah, woo! It's been a busy week. Lots going on. Lee gave a talk. He's still talking about it. he's blown up on LinkedIn. But yeah, make sure to check out. We've got loads of DLC coming up, haven't we? We have the puzzles DLC for Current Pixels. Puzzle. Is that
Jigsaw.
Right?
Jigsaw puzzles. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Jigsaw puzzles. Yeah.
Jigsaw puzzles.
We've got Factory for Colouring Voxels, which is coming out today for us. What's the next one for that?
The next one is Jigsaw.
That's the board game party.
Board game party, which will have jigsaws in it. Anyway, right. What else we got? We've got music for Wooloop.
And hopefully collection 7 Nintendo Switch Coloring Pixels
Should be coming out, yeah.
will be, the stoppage should be live by the time this comes out, I think. So, yeah.
Yeah, and thank you to all our Discord members, our Patreon members, and for the stream today, which will be next week for us, but today for you.